So good, you're gonna be so happy.
So thanks for meeting with me.
Pleasure.
So this is what I'm asking everybody. Why did you decide to, like, even how were we introduced to each other? Because I know my version, but like, when was the first that you recalled hearing? It was from Betty, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just I guess that Betty connected us because she noticed that we both like shared like a similar passion for like art.
Mhm. Yeah. She said, I'm trying to think of what she said in reference to, she's like, he's really creative. I think that's what she said. Like, you were like very, very creative, not just, because I think the way that it started is that I met her from the Brooklyn Museum Beats Festival.
Okay.
I arrived late, and so I wanted to get, as much footage as I could from one group, and I just so happened to shoot Loud League. That was there, and then I went to, they saw me like laying on the floor in my business attire, like taking pictures, and their manager Sean came up to me and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm just taking pictures because I'm making this zine, and he's like, well, this is a performance, like, do you want to see a dance battle? And I'm like, yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. And then you were one of the photographers for that event.
I was on camera duty.
Yes. Yeah. And so I remember I actually have a bunch of pictures of you too because you had such great style. Like I loved the glasses, and then you had these rings, and then I was like, I wonder if he's gonna perform. And then during the purge, I did see you do like a little bit.
Yeah.
But I remember being like intrigued, and I'm like, I wonder, what his style is.
Even though I like the beats of other ones, I'm gonna pick this one because the first words were breaking waves, and it takes me back to the beach. Let's see what I can create. Yeah. And I borrowed my friend's hat.
I love it.
Just for this.
When I go to clubs, people cannot really understand that I'm there, and I'll dance from beginning to end, and I'm not really like interested in
Conversation.
I'm not interested in conversation.
I'm not. I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, please, unless you're gonna dance, unless you're gonna communicate to me with your body, and I don't mean like necessarily in a scandalous way, right? But like, unless you are going to do that, like and this is why I actually love dancing with my best guy friend, Stainer, because he's from Europe, and like when we dance, we like dance around. That's the only way I know how to. It's almost like a little bit of like a give and take, like what you were doing with both Lindsay and Cookie, like on the actual boardwalk.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of, it's like improv, except with dance.
Exactly.
I love that. That's like my favorite style. So that's the kind that I want to do.
Exactly.
And
that's how. Whenever I watch vintage footage, of all my dance.
What are some of your favorites? Because I'm sure I've seen them. My mom is like so into those.
Well, especially like classic Soul Train.
Mm-hmm. Have you been to Bull Train before?
No.
Okay, Questlove from The Roots.
Yes.
Standing residency.
Oh,
First time I ever visited New York, I specifically came in time to be able to go to this, but he spins almost every Thursday from his like 50,000 vinyl collection. It has a different theme, and then they project old Soul Train videos onto the wall.
Wow.
We should totally go. I'll bring my camera.
Definite. And you see these rare footage of dance, and the people, they're just so free, and they're just so like into the moment. And that's something. I wouldn't say that's something that I'm trying to bring back, because my mindset has never been trying to bring it back. My mindset has been that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm not trying to bring it back, but
no. But there's this timelessness in your pieces where it's like joy. I don't know, the way that you move, and especially some of the things that you document, it seems like such a spontaneous appreciation for like a song and even the locations and stuff that you pick. It's something that I think like a lot of people could like use. You know what I mean? Instead of like
Yeah.
watching like a cute puppy, you know, like watch
Yeah.
you dance and then maybe dance walk on the way to the train, you know?
Yeah, you know, I feel that there's both deep thought and spontaneity has to be placed within the art. Deep thought in the sense of what do I want to project? What do I want the audience to feel? Because
You think about that before.
yeah, you know.
So what were you thinking about in the dance you just did?
As soon as the first word came on, and I realized that I think the first word was the beach. You know, I connected with the last place that we left off, and you know, because of the lighting, we weren't able to capture everything in full essence. So since that was the last place we left off, this would be the second time around to get it right in daylight. And
But
then
also warmth as well.
yeah,
Because I mean, this winter light is great for photos. Like the color quality is
Yeah.
incredible. But in terms of actually like human beings interacting in it,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
difficult to
yeah.
sustain.
I've been told that I have the patience of a saint.
I don't want to push it though.
You know, you could automatically see and feel someone's energy. You know, because you always have to give a person credit for trying, no matter what, no matter how.
What the end result is.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know, to be able to put yourself out there, to be able to say, I want to do this. Okay, fine, I messed up, but I want to do it again, and I believe in myself that it's going to be
Better.
yeah, you know, like yeah, you have to give the person credit.
It's like you want to see that like person like pushing, like almost. Oh my gosh, are they gonna fall?
Yeah.
Like, but are they gonna do it? Because then when they do, you're like, like I don't know if I'll ever see that again. And I think that like especially with the volume of work that you put out, you are constantly just like not being precious with it. You're realizing that like by putting it out there, it like doesn't hold a weight over you or something.
Yes.
I don't know, like why are you so prolific? Because I love it. I absolutely love it. But like it's so disciplined. I cannot get over it. Like do you have a set number that you need to post each day?
I don't have a set number, but I guess you can say that I'm 34 now, and you know, art in general has saved my life. So whatever life I have left, I owe that to art and nothing else. And yeah, and understanding that I'll never be perfect, you know, I'm not afraid of making mistakes. If I become the like embodiment of passion and talent,
There's no way that anyone can deny you. Yeah.
yeah, there's no way that anyone could deny me. And even if they deny me, there will be more people around to accept me. You know, your talent will not be denied, and you know, and
You may be punished for it.
yes, yeah,
You will probably be punished for it.
yeah, you know, yeah, and it
It's
doesn't.
like, oh, you have the audacity to not be the same as everyone? Like, that's literally, I feel like it's like, oh, you're not conforming? Okay,
Yeah.
big target on your back, and now we're coming after you. Like,
Yeah, you can't.
it's such a shame.
You can't make everyone like you.
Well, that's why you just stop trying. Yeah. No, but you're right. Like, I think but the thing too is that you have to make sure that people can find your work. And that's like what I want to help.
Yes, that's
you
where you
guys
come
with.
in.
That's right. No, I'm
Yeah,
serious.
that's where you come in.
Like the whole like LinkedIn projects,
Yeah.
like you guys are gonna see how much of an added value this will be, because it's like, it's almost like having references that no one has to call to verify, because it's all right there.
Oh, that was so great. That was so good. That was so good.
And it's also too, like, you can be like, no, that's not real. Like, that doesn't affect me, or it does. And I think that also, like, solidifies.
And I think that it's also